come out recently.
Legit wonderful.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself.
Don't enjoy yourself. You're only allowing these people to just make more of this with this secret Saiyan who's stronger than freaking SS Blue Vegito.
Cool.
And he's just in the shadows and never mentioned and in his secret prison.
Cool. Cool.
This is what we're getting.
Yep. But people recognize it's a fun joke fluff. Who gives a shit? As opposed to, here's Jiren, the greatest villain I've ever seen.
But he is, though.
Cool. Yep. Get in there.
That sounds like a very similar to reaction that you just had about Dragon Ball Heroes, though, so I'm confused.
No. I was talking, DA showed me another Heroes thing, and I'm just like, cool. No. Super is trash.
There's the tenors of BG's cools that you have to like really listen for the subtlety. Cool is like, yeah, he's okay with it. Cool is he's pissed off at it.
Be in there. Trunks and Vegeta's fuse. Cool. Get in there.
Jiren?
Yep.
No. Anything Jiren is like, nah. My girl Belle took me straight to the top.
Why am I not surprised, Belle?
They weren't ready for it.
You almost lost to a Ganon.
You don't. That's the story of my life.
You're almost losing to a Ganon?
Almost losing the Ganon. Because no matter who you are, you're always one hit away from almost losing to a Ganon. It's not fair.
Is Ganon really?
I'm just imagining like just milestone moments of your life, like graduating high school. You almost failed. It's just your teacher stamping an F on your paper. Doria!
Go to your job interview for your current job, and he's just waiting there behind the door, charging the kick, just waiting.
All right, let me open this door to the workshop. No! Pokemon had another little trailer thing. Showed off some new Dynamax forms, which are like the giant forms. Charizard looks fucking
So dumb.
I'm so
I
tired
hate
of
all
Pokemon.
of it. How y'all hitting 1,000 with all the humans and the Pokemon are just stinking up the joint. That coffin looks so dumb.
I like Dynamax Charizard. He looks pretty fucking
They
sick.
keep wheeling out Charizard.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm sick of it. Blastoise and Venusaur gets no kind of love. Char is always Charizard, and I'm sick of it.
It's because Charizard, man.
Yeah. Charizard the best.
He's not the best.
He is the best.
Charizard the best.
He's not.
But
He is.
so they showed off a bunch of different Dynamax forms, and they have ones for the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And I just love the fact that Let's Go Pikachu's Dynamax form is just original fat Pikachu.
Seriously,
It is
it's
all
amazing.
it is.
Can we talk about Meowths, though?
I hate it. It looks so stupid.
Long cat.
I hate it.
Very long cat.
Yeah.
Like, Pikachu's like, oh, okay, that's a cute callback. Meowth. Wait, guys, what the fuck?
That's the, that was the drugs finally kicking in. Like, they had some good designs, and then, like, at the peak of the creative portion of their high, they made Sirfetch'd, who's amazing. And then then they lost the buzz, and Dynamax Meowth came out of it. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doolittle.
Oh, did you
The
see
accent
the
accent is the thing.
Uh-huh.
See the Reddit stuff?
No.
Wait, what?
The Reddit stuff surrounding Doolittle. There was a dude that was working on a production company, and he just started releasing information. So the director was a piece of that clearly was out of his league and did not know what he was doing and
great.
micromanaging everything. So they would be shooting for the day, and the people would go, so where are the animals going to be placed? Because we need to know where Downey's going to be standing so we can place the animals there in post. And he goes, we'll figure it out. Just get this shot of shooting. And there's like 5 stories of that.
Interesting.
We'll feel it out. Great.
The dude ended it with, I don't know who the production company is that they brought in, but if they can make it even watchable, they all deserve a raise. So he's thinking this is gonna be a dumpster fire.
Interesting.
I'd believe it, which would be very sad for Downey. I feel like he'd just kind of be annoyed.
Who cares? He doesn't care.
He doesn't.
Need it.
He's
This
made
dude
his
is
money.
doing. This is a passion project out there.
Yeah.
Bro. He's just like, whatever, friggin' dog movie, polar bear, let's rock it.
Yeah,
He don't need this.
He's set for life.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's 100% done.
If they just go, this guy's eating 5 devil fruits, nobody wants to see that. Because it's such a
you
drop
say
from
that.
the Oda quality.
You say that.
You say that, BG, but we got Jinbei fans out there.
You have
Pumping
Jinbei
they fist.
stands out there. People who stand
Everybody
Jinbei.
wants to see SS5 Goku.
Everybody's waiting for that next one.
I think people just want Super Saiyan 4 back.
Oh, definitely. It's the best form. It's the best form.
It's the best form.
I just
But
on that
Go
note,
ahead.
you guys just put out as the first episode of A New Revisited.
Oh, it was so fun. It
Was it,
wasn't
DA?
fun at all.
Was it?
I got so angry, and I'm like, I hate feeling this way. Then I just got drained of energy. I'm like, well, at least I know that I'm not a murderer or anything. It's like, all right, take me in, officer. I did it. Because I just got drained for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I gotta keep the energy up, and I'm just like, oh, BG, go on a huge rant. And BG's like, well, that sucks. Pause, look at me. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh no.
Take the ball, BG.
Oh no. No, sir.
You
Because
dribbling the rest of this shot clock out, my friend.
The issue with that was you went 4.5 minutes. We played about 20 seconds. I went for maybe 40 seconds, and then you jumped right back in. So I'm like, oh, he's got more in him. And then for the beginning of part 2, you go on another rant.
Oh.
And then you just, for like 5 minutes, go, yeah, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, he threw.
Oh, he used it all up. He got nothing left.
He threw it all at
I'm
the
not
spirit
an
bomb and still
I'm
had
not an
14
angry
episodes to
person.
go.
But this dude was talking all this hot nonsense.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And I just exploded like 3 times. And then I just went,
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 191.
Where am I? Who are you people? I've wandered into the wrong location. This isn't my job.
It's not your job. It's not dinner.
Who are you?
It's not 50
Do I
minutes
know
later.
you?
We have Ralph.
Who are you people? Get out of my house.
I feel like your job has probably aged you that much.
You're not fucking wrong, man.
So how have you been, man? It's been like a month. Ish.
I hate people.
Ah. So, the same.
Yeah, the hate has only increased.
Mm.
Like,
So,
dramatically so.
just good old Midwestern incarnate.
I hate them all.
Oh boy. So, a bunch happened over these last 2 weeks. We would have had a podcast last week, but as I'm wont to do, I got super sick. Not COVID, which, by the way, wear your fucking masks and Black Lives Matter. Just one of my super mega colds that last a week. I have a fever and just all of the congestion and throat crap. And as always, a week afterwards, I'm still draining, hence my voice not being quite there. And I'll be probably clearing my throat and coughing this entire podcast, but I will try to mute myself. Also, I turned 30. That was like the other thing.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to your 30s.
I'm a real man now.
How's that facial hair coming, kiddo?
As my voice cracks.
I'm a real boy.
So, we have some small things, some big things, and just some other crap that we want to talk about. So let's just get right into it. So, tiny things that happened. Anyone see the WandaVision trailer?
Oh no, we lost D already.
Uh-oh.
We're having technical difficulties.
We lost a count,
everybody.
bro.
I was wondering why he was being so quiet. He wasn't sliding into the conversation at all. Oh, it's for the best. I mean, Amber, you're right.
Yes. So, did you see the WandaVision trailer?
I have not.
It, like, some stuff here and there where it's like, oh, this, is like, will just be superhero thing. This looks
seen,
legitimately trippy.
I've seen stills on, like, Twitter and whatnot, and it does look like it's an actual mindfuck type series.
Yeah,
like, WandaVision is literally her, like, preparing for some House of M scenario shit.
Like, one of the, like, the couple of the takeaways was they are at one point they're in, like, the I Love Lucy sitcom universe, whatever. And they're, like, at the dinner table, and they have the mom from that 70s show, and I forget who's playing the dad. But it's like they're all starting to, like, happy, cheery in its laugh track. And then all of a sudden, the mom, like, in that same tone says, like, like, you're just pretending. This isn't real. And then the parents start, like, getting angrier and angrier. And then Wanda and Vision are just kind of, like, looking at each other. And it's just, like, stuff starts kind of warping on the screen.
Yeah.
And then just at one point, like, it cuts to another point, and then Vision is, like, in the middle of this, like, small suburban neighborhood. And, oh, man, he's on his laptop. It got that bad, huh?
Oh, no.
And it just isn't set up either. There we go.
Yeah, nothing's wrong. BG is just gonna be joining us for a hot second, and I need to hop off of his account.
Oh.
He's going to join us for a second. From where?
From his job.
Oh.
Does he want to talk about the Bethesda stuff that much?
No. We have opinions about My Hero.
Oh. Damn. Okay.
I knew it. The moment I finished the chapter, y'all were going to have words.
Did you watch the WandaVision trailer?
Yes.
So, yeah, it actually looks legitimately trippy.
There is House of M references, which got BG quite hyped.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I thought from the stills I saw.
It's like weird, altered.
Yeah, just the scene in the neighborhood where the like Vision just walks up to this woman in a car, just laughing. He's just like, or something like, "Are you all right?" She's like, "It's like I don't know. Am I dead?" He's like, "Why would you say that?" And she looks at him, he's like, "'Cause you are," and just starts laughing again. It's just like, ooh, oh boy.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. I'll say that. Neither Wanda nor Vision are two of my favorite characters, but they hooked me with this premise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that dropped. There was an announcement that Tatiana Maslany, I think I said her name right, got cast as She-Hulk. She's been in a couple of things, including Orphan Black. People are excited about that. there are reshoots happening for Justice League.
Yeah, that
$90 million reshoot.
Yeah.
that was the thing. They're remaking the movie. I don't want to hear this. It's a reshoot. You're making a new movie.
Yeah.
Just stop.
They're making a mini series out of a movie.
Yeah, that's essentially what this is.
Like, most of the actors are returning. Henry Cavill, although recently confirmed after the fact that he is not returning, so I guess they're not shooting any more Superman stuff. I don't know. But, yeah.
Oh, he's done. He's big done.
It's just weird.
He's more focused on Witcher things right now, which understandable.
Good on him. Just like, Go ahead.
And if it does become good, it's just like, aha, see, this was Zach's vision from the beginning. And it's like,
It's not.
It needed, first off, it's not. You got all this time to see all of these freaking people's opinions and all these sorts of things. So you can just like tailor the movie, just like, okay, people didn't like that. This needs to be explored some more. So you can just do whatever you want with this time that you got. So it's not like this is his vision. It's some trash.
Yeah. It's a desperate attempt from DC to greenlight this so they can try to fix their image and try to at least get some money. Because if they re-release this movie with updates, for their platform, maybe it makes them money.
Well, I'm sure HBO is fronting the bill.
So
it's probably not even like costing them all that much.
True. You know what? You got a point. It's probably true.
So yeah, just
whatever the case may be, I would love it if it was a turd. My biggest fear is that it'll be okay.
You know what?
That's not anything.
But it would be absolutely hilarious as if it comes out with all this hype that, the Snyder Cut was going to be the superior thing. And it is an equal level of shit as the original release, just on the opposite end of the spectrum for different reasons. It's like, just as bad, but now for different reasons.
To me, this is a big thing, though. Like, this isn't a, air quote, Snyder Cut anymore, because that implies movie cut. This isn't a 2.5-hour movie anymore. You have so much more time to work with in, was it 4 2-hour or hour episodes?
Yeah.
So at this point, like, even if it's better, I can't say it's a better movie because it's not going to be a movie anymore. So it's like, all right, he needed 4 to 8 hours to make this thing good. What would happen if they shaved off 6?
Yeah.
Man,
not wrong.
You have to look at it like the Justice League reshoots only cost like $25 million. And this is in the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
You bringing back whole people to just it's
I wonder how easy it's going to be well, I guess like I don't know, because there's stuff that they shot that wasn't in the original cut of the movie. I wonder how easy it's going to be to tell what the new shoots are.
I think it's going to be pretty easy.
Just because a good chunk of them have aged a bit. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And what are they going to do with the Flash? Because wasn't he done up for like body slamming a fan or something?
I think they got past that drama.
No, they're not. They fired him. He's not returning for reshoots. Ezra Miller is gone.
Did they? Because they showed concept art of him.
Yeah, they announced they were done with him.
I don't know. I have not seen any of that.
I knew that
Ezra Miller's
the public opinion was down on him.
Okay, they fired him from the solo Flash movie and from the future Fantastic Beast movies, but it doesn't say that he's been fired from the DC universe, just those 2 movies. But you'd think if they removed him from the standalone Flash film, they're not going to reuse him for this.
Well, I think with that move, like, he's already in the movie. Can't really take him out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's happening. Who knows about that? All right, since we have a wild BG that has joined the podcast. Is he there? I heard a fumble.
He's here enough, it looks like.
I've-
I hope he's not in the bathroom
why
and
not?
you just hear a fart.
There we go. So, you guys want to talk about the My Hero chapter? Since we got him here.
Literally the only reason I joined.
Yep. You have the floor.
What are they doing?
It's the worst. It's literally the worst.
This threw me for a loop.
It threw me for a poop. 'Cause
That is, without a doubt, the lamest joke that you have ever said.
nah,
Wow.
I remember some terrible ones.
That was funny. I'm like,
It was funny, but it was really lame.
That was a
What about
Mike
the
level
Obama
joke.
Oh,
that
yeah, what about
Obama
the
joke
Obama
was
joke?
very bad. It was very bad and very not funny.
All right. So, the point that made you go, huh? What was it?
It took 3 shots for him to get all the way over to the Deku was, push him away, and then take the hit for him. And Deku could not move at all in that time. They show 3 explosions and Bakugo traveling. But Deku could not move. This is contrived for this moment.
Whereas in
It's
the exact
lazy
same
and it's
chapter,
bad.
there's talking about how creative Deku was using his feet to glide himself through the air. They literally said it in the chapter.
There's infinite things that he could do to get away. He could create an air current with a kick. He could deactivate his quirk. He could grab a tree with his black whip and move himself 3 feet to the right. But no, Bakugo has to do this for a moment.
Mike, do you understand now what we mean by the push?
I mean, I can see it. It just doesn't bother me. But I can understand it.
This one
Oh.
didn't bother you?
Nope.
This was egregiously horrible, dude. First off, they're all on the ground making their own plan. Bakugo looks up and sees it for 12 seconds and goes, "Nah, here's the plan, y'all." That's the part that threw me.
Pro heroes, including the
All
number
sitting
1
around
current
just-
hero.
All just sitting there around with their mouth agape, looking up. And then here comes this 14-year-old. All right, here's the plan. We're accepting this? We're accepting this?
Is there a chapter that I haven't seen yet?
Do not
Oh
read
my
this week's
God.
chapter, Mike. I told you, 285 is the new one.
It's not on. Is it on Viz?
Manga Freak.
No, it's not on the official stuff yet.
Oh.
It's not on Viz yet.
So I
That
have
comes out
not-
tomorrow.
I have not.
Oh,
read
so
it
you don't know
yet.
what we're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
Goodness
I'm
gracious.
gonna quick-
Oh,
I don't care about spoilers. So go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly describe it to you. Deku is fighting. Everybody's on the ground just looking up. They're going, "Oh my God, he's so powerful. He's so cool." No, he's killing himself because he's using his powers in a bad way, and he's gonna end up killing him. Bakugo looks at it. There's all these minute flashbacks of all the ways Bakugo has treated Deku. So it's like, okay, here's the plan. Keep cooling down, Endeavor. I'm gonna get us up there. When the whip extends its furthest reach, that's when you do your thing, Endeavor. They go up, they do the plan. It all works. What's his
Endeavor,
name?
it doesn't really work. Endeavor
It
just
doesn't
grabs
work,
him and
yeah.
does like a Android 16 blow himself up.
yeah,
with a
it's
thing.
exactly what he does. But
What's the hands dude name? I keep wanting to say
Shigaraki.
Takamura. Shigaraki. Tomura.
yeah,
That's
Tamura,
right. I keep
Tamura
thinking-
Shigaraki.
I keep
He
thinking of Takamura.
he gives his body over to All for One. So now All for One's in control now.
Yep.
Huge
So
spikes
Endeavor-
come out. It impales Endeavor.
No,
Yeah,
they
after
didn't
that-
impale Endeavor. They just pushed Endeavor away.
Yeah. Endeavor's just kind of falling.
Yeah, they
said,
pushed him
"Hello,
away.
Brother." Deku was looking all surprised, and then Bakugo looks over to Deku as the spikes are going, dashes to him, talks about how his body just moved and he didn't think, pushes Deku out the way, and gets stabbed by like 4 of the spikes.
They did the Sasuke thing from the first fight with Zabuza and Haku. That
Mhm.
thing. they did the Sasuke Naruto thing, but with a flashier chapter.
How about they did the Alien Queen Red Riot thing?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. You're right.
This series is not good.
It is not good.
And I just want everybody to know, I've been saying this for roughly 6 months.
You've been saying this since Deku first got multiple quirks. Has that been 6 months already?
Nah, that's been a little further. I think back then I was saying it's kind of slipping for me. But I've been saying it's not good for roughly 6 months.
What changed it from slipping to not good?
It's the Deku Bakugo Todoroki show.
Mm.
I don't get nobody else.
The man is impaled. There's blood. It's going through him.
Is there?
Yeah, no. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't get
Okay.
nobody else.
Yeah. No. And if you don't like these 3 characters, or you're like middling on them, well, too bad, because this is all you getting.
So what we're already understanding here is that Vince McMahon is now writing this manga, and every one of them is your boy. I forgot his name already. Roman Reigns. Yeah.
No.
Bakugo is Roman Reigns.
That's a pretty apt description. But no, I'll take that back as well, because people like Bakugo.
And no one liked
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Nobody like Roman Reigns. It's one of those things. Like, Bakugo is supposed to be such and such, but he's really the champion.
So now, is this manga past the point of no return for you two?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay.
Because it still has some 5-star stuff in there, like Gentle.
Mm-hmm.
It's not past the point of no return, because it's not that it's bad, it's just not good.
So,
Okay.
Like,
In
I'm reading Bleach. I'm rereading.
I was just about to ask, in terms of Bleach, where are we right now?
So this is what I'm saying. I'm rereading Bleach, and I'm in the middle of Huenco Mundo.
Oh, Huenco Mundo.
It's not good, but I'm not like good.
Yeah.
Because there's still some stuff that I like fight-wise, but I'm starting to see the turn.
Oh, yeah.
To feel it. Because they're focusing on their eyes and surprise a little too much, and it's starting to piss me off. Like, the fight is just, surprise my power, surprise my power. Well, not because this my power surprise. No, surprise my power. Power surprise? Well, surprise my power.
Yeah.
Surprise! Combining my 3 powers.
The fight with Sayazel Aporo, it was the worst offender of that.
Oh, yeah, that's where I'm at right now, too.
Yep, that is the worst offender of them all.
So, yeah, I would say it's closer to... Okay, I'm more in tune with Naruto, because Bleach has largely faded from my mind. That Fullbringer arc, I couldn't tell you about it. Like, literally...
I don't think any of us could.
Dirty boots?
Okay, DA could.
Based on what
Fullbringer
you
arc
said,
is cancer.
I'm gonna assume that's either a character or a power. I don't know.
Power.
See?
It's a power.
So yeah, Naruto, I say it's very close to around the Sasuke Deidara fight.
Huh.
Okay.
That's where I started going, whoa, I'm not into this. And it's not, it's getting close. This is very, whoa, I'm not into this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not bad. It's just not for me right now.
Okay.
Soon, it might be not for me, but good, like Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan is good, but it's just not for me. Soon, it might be that, but at this present moment, it's not good, and it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once it hits bad and not for me, it's going to be a problem.
All right.
Okay.
On that note, have you guys read the Burn the Witch one-shot?
Oh.
No.
No.
I saw one of those costume designs, and I went, I'm not doing it.
Burn the Witch. Was
And
that
the fact that you're laughing,
that's-
Mike,
a Kubo
that's the one you're
shot,
thinking
right?
about.
Yes, that is
I read
Taikubo.
that. Yeah, I read that. No.
Yeah.
No.
It is largely nothing. That's really
It's
the best
entirely
way I can
nothing.
describe it.
It
And it's
has-
just like, to me, like, all the stuff that's in there too, because this is supposedly supposed to take place in the same universe as Bleach, but like, I don't see it. Like,
Yeah.
everybody knows Power Girl's boob window, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about vagina window?
What?
'Cause
what?
that's a design in there.
What?
What?
Huh? What?
Oh yeah. You guys have never seen that? One of the, she's like a priest girl or something, and she like fully clothed except a little slit where her vagina is.
Hmm.
Wait.
This is just a thing.
I would have to go back.
Do I need to link it?
I don't remember
Yeah, I
seeing
don't.
it. Yeah.
I don't have this.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
'Cause I feel like I would have remembered that.
I
That
require
seems
this
like-
picture for research.
I figure I would have laughed hysterically at
Because
that.
that is reminding me of Kenichi and how far it fell.
Oh yeah, he just gave up. He was just like boobs.
Like, here's Muse boobs. Like, have fun.
No,
Okay,
here's
I'm gonna stop.
Muse
I'm gonna stop. Yeah, go ahead.
naughty bits. That was where I was just like, whoa, come on.
I'm gonna stop talking for about 30 seconds. So just be
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Huh.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Yeah, I mean, like, it's... All 4 chapters are now free on Viz. It's a relatively quick read. But, yeah, if it...
I mean,
It's
it wasn't
just,
good.
like...
It didn't get picked up.
There's really no... Again, like, you feel like there'd be at least a little bit of a connection to Bleach, and there isn't.
It
the
exists
power-
in the
the-
same world.
the
That's
power
all you
sys-
need.
The power system is different. Hollows don't exist. Like, nothing from that... from Japan apparently exists in England, which is where this is. So, yeah. Yeah,
and
but-
sent.
What I'm
Oh
mostly...
my goodness!
What the hell?
Oh, okay then. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I haven't got it yet.
It's in the chat, dude. It's there.
In the main chat.
Oh, it's in Discord, sorry.
In general, yeah. Bruh.
Enjoy.
Ah.
What
Yeah, okay then.
I
That's terrible.
don't have words.
And of course it's
None.
shaped in a heart. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? You're a fool to think it wouldn't be.
Okay, yeah.
That's-
Because, like,
that's
I didn't
cool.
see any of
Green
the... I didn't really pay attention to any, like, the promotional art or stuff. I just read the chapters, and I think that character was sitting, like, at a table. So I didn't see that. Yeah, that's really dumb.
Yeah, that's all I needed to know about Burn the Witch. That's all I needed to know.
Tight Kubo things. I swear to God.
He wants to draw cool things, guys. Come on, don't blame.
The man is a bum.
Oh, without a doubt.
And he's so jealous of Oda. Screw you. Get good.
Nice use of cat emoji, Amber. That's all I'll say. So, anything else you guys want to talk about for My Hero?
I'm sick of it.
Sucks.
I'm so sick of it.
So you're just gonna be off of it until like Gentle comes back,
I'm
That would be great.
or are you like basically like how I was with Bleach, where it's just like I just need to know how it ends.
It's more so, I still really like a lot that goes on in the manga, so I still enjoy the manga for the most part. It's just not good. I enjoy not good things, and this is a not good thing.
yeah, I can enjoy the moments where it's not the Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki show.
Yeah, I'm
that's-
more interested in the aftermath of this than what's going on.
Yeah, the downtime where everybody gets to be a character for like 12 panels. And then we're right back to, oh, what's that, Deku? Cool. Oh, Bakugo, where you at? Oh, right over there? Cool. Todoroki, what's going on with your family? Cool. Mina Ashido? Who's that?
I feel like he wants to flesh out his side characters, but doesn't understand how to do it without forsaking everything else.
But he fleshed out Gentle so well.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't understand how to keep it sensible. Because he put a focus on Gentle, but it worked because he wasn't splitting it. He's trying to split attention with all these different characters, but
No, he's not. He's trying to split his attention in with 5 characters.
He has
Because
three
the
characters.
same 5 that it always is.
He has 3 students and like 2 teachers, and then everybody else can sit and span.
yeah.
Freaking All Might looked out the window once and was like, that's alarming. And that's all we got of him.
All right.
Crap like that.
Yeah, there's just nothing else to say about this thing. Like, and then DA made me laugh so hard because he was talking about Bakugo sacrificing himself, and he said people are all over Twitter are busting a fat load to this.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, I was rolling. And like I
Can
said,
see it.
the fans of something exacerbate the
You got super far away.
My bad. The fans of things exacerbate why I dislike something. So if I dislike it, and then the fans will just make it that much worse. So DA and I just did a revisited on Bakugo. This is pure coincidence.
Ooh.
But we did a revisit on.
I think this is going to be one of our most hated episodes.
Absolutely. It's gonna be it's gonna be the worst. And then I'm gonna put it out right on Sunday when the official chapter comes out. Absolutely. But
There you go.
we just did a revisit on this, and we were both just like Bakugo, but DA came away so mad and so dislikeful of Bakugo. It was astounding. Because this was a fan talking a bunch of bullshit to further prop him up.
Doesn't
Fans
help
make it
that
worse.
like
Part-
one of your guys' last videos was Bakugo ding.
Dude, that's one of my favorite episodes. It's one of our worst episodes, but it's one of my favorites. But yeah, it's the same thing with part 5.
You got far away again.
Yep, my bad. I'm walking around while doing stuff. It's the same thing as part 5 fans. It's the same thing as freaking
Hunter x Hunter.
Zack Snyder. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter, Zack Snyder fans. It's the same thing over and over again. This is trash, but you're propping it up so much that I just hate it.
Excuse me. Understandable. Well, BG, I don't know how much longer that you can stay on, but since you are here,
It depends on what you want to talk about.
I figured talk about the other thing that you were very passionate about over these past 2 weeks, which was Microsoft bought Bethesda.
Oh no.
So, I have like 2 sides of this for me. One, as a just like, I'll say air quotes, fan of Bethesda games, which I'm not really a fan of Bethesda games. That part of me doesn't care if they're like console exclusive or whatever, just because besides Doom, I really don't care about Bethesda games anymore at all.
Was Skyrim.
They're all relatively... someone posted an article recently where it's just like, will the next Skyrim be Xbox exclusive? And I just started laughing. I'm like, I like how no one just calls it Elder Scrolls anymore. Like, Skyrim has been released so many fucking times that people just call the series Skyrim.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like, so that part of me was just like, whatever. But then just like after that wave went away, it's just like, this is setting a horrible precedent. A horrible precedent.
Tremendously terrible.
Like, so like it's not a new thing where it's like bigger company by smaller company, yada yada, where like Microsoft grabbed Obsidian, which like they were just a developer. Like they weren't a publisher or whatever. They didn't have multiple companies under them. But Bethesda was big enough that they had their own fucking press conference at E3. They were basically up near Blizzard, Activision, EA as far as publishers with multiple studios under them making a bunch of different games. And a console maker just like, this is equivalent to me of Sony buying EA in my mind. Like, EA's a bit bigger, but, like, it's essentially like that. And all EA games are like, oh, we're just Sony now.
Yeah, it'd be like, to me, it'd be more like Sony buying Ubisoft or something. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like,
Ubisoft still, I wouldn't even, like, Ubisoft is what I wouldn't consider as big as Bethesda. They do have their own press conference, but they don't have multiple publishers.
I disagree with that. Yes,
but
they don't have multiple developers within them, but I feel like their IPs are just as big, if not bigger.
Well,
not as big as Skyrim itself, but like Fallout, Assassin's Creed can easily go toe to toe with Fallout.
IPs to me are a different story. This is like company size. Ubisoft basically is them, and they make their own games. But underneath Bethesda is there's a bunch that I have to, like, there's like 8 to 10 studios underneath Bethesda, where Ubisoft is just Ubisoft.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. As far as like stuff like Obsidian being bought or Insomniac, I'm fine with that. It's just a third-party dev.
Yeah.
That wants to be bought, and
especially
like,
if they were primarily making stuff for one console maker anyways. To me, it's like if Nintendo outright bought Monolith Soft. Monolith Soft's been making the Xenoblade games specifically for Nintendo for the past fucking almost a decade. Like, that's not a big deal.
Or
to me.
like if Sony had bought like Quantic Dream.
Yeah. Exactly.
I have absolutely no problem with a company buying another company. It happens all the time. I have no problem. You know, you get the initial, oh man, that kind of sucks. I'm not going to be able to play that game on my PlayStation anymore. Like Obsidian games, I like Obsidian RPGs. I'm not going to be able to play them anymore on my PlayStation. And I went, oh, that sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. It's the business. To buy a freaking publisher is so ridiculous to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you got all these people, well, at least it's Microsoft, so it gets to be on PC. These games were A, on PC already, and B, it still sucks because it's cutting down a fan base so much.
Mm-hmm. And
I don't understand the positives of this.
yeah, like, there is the other, air quotes, caveat where Microsoft seems to be more willing to let stuff go to other consoles, like Mojang and all the Minecraft games have been on Nintendo and everything else.
Can I stop you real quick with the Mojang stuff, though, and the Minecraft games? I feel like anything...
You cut out. I feel like anything.
Yep, here we go.
There you go.
It. I feel like anything they were contractually obligated already, you know, releasing and stuff, they're still going to go through with that. And some of their bigger stuff, they might still multi-platform. And that's what I initially was thinking. You know, Fallout just makes sense to put it on PlayStation. It's one of their biggest platforms. But I was thinking about it. You want to sell the system, it makes more sense to take the big stuff off of PlayStation and put the mid stuff like Dishonored on PlayStation. Sell these sales.
I could see it being a timed console exclusive. Where...
Yeah, I can see that.
Where, like, for 6 months, it's only on Xbox and PC via the Microsoft Store. And then, afterwards, it comes out on whatever else. Excuse me.
Microsoft likes putting stuff on Nintendo because they don't see Nintendo as a direct competitor. It's just like them trying to include EA stuff, EA Play into Game Pass, because EA is not really a competitor to them in that space. So they can work with them. They have no problem with that. Sony is a competitor. They're not gonna put stuff on Sony console if it's gonna help them. They paid to keep Tomb Raider off for a year.
Really?
Yeah. It was not available for almost anything else for quite a while, I recall.
Yeah, it was Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was not allowed on the PlayStation, or not Shadow, Rise of the Tomb Raider. It was not allowed on PlayStation until the 20th anniversary celebration came out like a year later.
Yeah, it's just overall, it's seeming like gaming is going the way of cable television.
Oh, yeah.
And
I hate that.
yes. Like, I would even say even less than that, but like the Netflix Hulu model.
Yeah, I was just about to say with cable television, it's not like Comcast owns a movie theater chain. It's like we're only gonna run Paramount stuff on these chains.
Yeah. So, I mean, time will tell what exactly their business strategy will be, but just overall, it's not a fan. It was seeming like stuff was opening up more, and then this deal just kind of shut that book.
Yeah, it's all bad, dude. Yeah, you got all these people like Sony needs to make a move, otherwise they're just left in the dust. Why do you want them to make a move? Why do you want them to buy like a Square Enix?
Yeah.
It's horrible. It literally set a precedent that Sony needs to catch up by buying studios as well. Go buy Capcom, Sony. What are you doing? Microsoft is making moves. Microsoft is making horrible moves. Not horrible for them. Horrible for gaming. Now, it's fine in the short term. You got Bethesda games coming day one of the Game Pass and all that, blah, 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 blah. But what happens if 20 years in the future we have literally 5 studios out there making games? Why do people want that?
5 studios with 4 different platforms, and 4 of them you have to get that platform to play that game.
Yay us. Yay Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it. Because I know back, I believe in, I want to say the 80s, there was the video game market crash where everybody was just making shitty games for, the Atari and what have you, and we're just shoving crap out the door, which almost ruined video games. Wonder if this is kind of leading to a different type of crash. Just because these games are getting more and more and more and more and more expensive to make, at least the AAA games. And
AAA? What do you mean, sir? Don't you mean quadruple A?
Yeah. And you're going to be narrowing that market more and more as these video game console makers keep acquiring studios and or publishers. So profit margins are going to shrink while costs rise. You wonder how that's going to go.
I mean, we already see Sony already said all their first-party games are going to be $70 now. So we're already seeing the increase in price. Does that mean business practices are going to stop? The microtransaction stuff?
No.
Probably not. We're probably still going to get rammed up the butt with the same crap, and we're just going to have to take it. Because we want to play our games.
Yeah.
It's a terrible time to be a gamer. Like,
Oh, yeah.
And people don't see it. They only see the console war stuff. They only see, wow, Microsoft is making all these awesome moves. Sony fanboys are getting left in the dust. Dude, it's awful.
Which I would argue, really, that Microsoft is catching up to Sony in terms of first-party stuff, but whatever.
there's people like Microsoft now has 25 studios. That's amazing. They bought like 13 of them.
Within the last year or two.
Yeah, and just this Bethesda thing that was like 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Microsoft. How about they build a studio that can do something? Oh wait, they tried that, and Halo sucks now.
Yeah.
So like, okay, we don't have anything. Let's just buy it. Oh, that and Seymour meme about it was hilarious.
I don't recall that.
It's the steamed hams one where the burgers get, the food gets burnt in the oven. So the Superintendent Chalmers, that's that dude's name.
Super Nintendo Chalmers?
Yeah, he's walking through the door, and Seymour's like, I hope you're ready for these great exclusive, and it's Halo, and it's Halo all burnt up.
Yep, egads, my exclusives.
And then he looks out the window at Krusty Burger, but it's Bethesda, and he goes, but what if?
It's perfect.
And that's literally what it was. We didn't really have anything, so let's just buy some stuff. And now people are all jizzing all over. The war chest is open. Microsoft buying more studios. Yay, Microsoft.
Hey, it's like the last time they did this, remember what happened with Rare?
Oh, Rare is a shit show.
Don't remind
They
me.
bought Rare and then it just went nowhere. It did nothing. It turned to dust.
They released one good game in the past 2 decades. And that was
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves.
And even then, it didn't come out good. It didn't release good. It took a year for that game to get good.
Mm.
That game at release was dull, boring, awful. A full year of patch and updates later, it was something people could play.
Okay.
Kind of like No Man's Sky.
Yeah. And Anthem eventually wink.
Oh, Anthem died though.
Oh boy. Poor BioWare. So, actually,
Never
on
again.
this note, we can talk about the next-gen console announcement stuff that happened. So, start with the PS5. Stuff that they showed off during their price announcement as well as starting their sale pre-orders. They showed off stuff from Spider-Man Miles Morales. Looks essentially the same, or just basically more of the Spider-Man game, which, great. I love that game. Another trailer for Resident Evil 8. A Five Nights at Freddy's game. It seems to be Sony exclusive.
That's Five Nights game. Look hype.
It looks really good.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 16, which the most medieval I think the series has gotten in a very, very long time. It kind of looks like The Witcher and Final Fantasy had a baby, which I'm all for it.
Final Fantasy.
Not a fan?
Make it turn-based or get out my face.
Oh, dude, the 7, I love the new 7 battle system. And this seems like
Whoopity
it's
skippers for you. Give me my turn-based.
It seems like it's the that polish that they put from 15 to 7. They're carrying on to that.
Yay them! Give me my turn-based.
They announced Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, which is the 3rd virtual edition that they've done for these games. But that fucking song has been on repeat for me for the entire week. They make some good fucking music.
Yeah.
They showed off a trailer for the Harry Potter game, which this alone.
Okay. That was the only reason my friends were considering buying a PS5, and then the moment they found out, oh, it's PS4 as well. Well, not buying that anymore.
Well, to me, it's the J.K. Rowling stuff that is surrounding.
They've come out and said she has no attachment to this game.
They said that
still
she
gets residuals.
exactly. They said that she is not a part of the development of this game. That does not mean she ain't making moolah on this.
Oh, she's already made her money off of it, for sure.
So
They paid her for the rights, without a doubt. Will she make any royalties off it? Maybe. We don't know what the contract signing looks like. But if you here's what my friends who are a part of the LGBT community have already said that their plan was so they can buy this game and not feel guilt about it at all. They're going to buy this game and then donate the exact amount of money they spend on the game to an LGBT charity.
I've seen people say that, but then I've seen also other LGBT people go against that, saying that you're still supporting her.
How about you just buy it?
Like, you buy it used if you want, or just don't.
Yeah, if you're like, I don't support this lady and her views, but I like this one. It's one or the other. You're gonna be like, oh, Chris Brown beat women, but that song pretty hype though.
DA, I don't agree with you because I still watch Benoit matches and they're great. So
Ooh. Ooh. I mean, there are times where, given the circumstances, you can separate the work from the individual.
Art from the artist.
Exactly.
I feel like you can do that for everything, but you shouldn't support them if you don't support what they stand for. I definitely will be playing Harry Potter, but I will not be buying in any format Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, that's how... for most games now, if I don't actively support practices or, like, whatever, like, the Jedi game, the Star Wars Jedi game that came out not too recently. I wanted to play it really bad, but it's EA, and I didn't want to buy it. My roommate bought it, so once he was done with the game, he just let me use his account. Didn't have to buy it, and I still played it. Fun game. I'm kind of waiting for Avengers on Steam to be able to be shareable at this point, because my roommate bought it. I'm not buying it.
No.
But I still kind of want to play it.
I shan't be buying Avengers.
Yeah.
I shan't.
But yeah, it'll be the kind of the same deal. It's like, if a friend has it and I can somehow play it, sure. But she's had so many chances at this point to, like, talk to people and understand, and she has, like, quintupled down at this point.
Oh yeah, she's just like, no. She's like, no, but this is what it is though. And then Hagrid comes out like, yeah, whatever. This ain't the time or the place. I'm like, chill out, Hagrid. You don't want to be in this.
I saw a thread with that. What he said, and the first image was the gif of him saying, I shouldn't have said that.
Shouldn't have told you that.
I should have said that. I should not have said that.
So
yeah.
He's through. JK is through. And then she puts out a new book under a pseudonym. And
yeah, bashing and the murderer who's a trans individual. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns into a #1 bestseller for America.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the other two big announcements from the PlayStation thing were, I have it wrote down here, a Dad of Boy sequel, just because saying God of War 2, that's already a game. And
it's God of War Ragnarok.
I don't know. They just said Ragnarok is coming. I don't know if it's going to be the title, just because of Assassin's Creed
It's going to be God of
Ragnarok.
War Ragnarok.
I don't know. Like, that's what that's what I'd expect, but
they're gonna just come out and be like, yeah, there's 2 Ragnarok games coming out after 2020. It's a sign.
And then the thing that actually I found most interesting was the PlayStation Plus collection, which at launch of the PS5, you will have access, as long as you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, to 20 games that came out that were like bestsellers on PlayStation 4, including Persona 5.
It's part of their PlayStation Classics.
Yeah. Persona 5, Last of Us. There's a couple of big third-party, like Mortal Kombat 10, I believe, was in there as well. God of War, which honestly, probably once I get the PlayStation 5, because I've been wanting to play God of War again, but it's like, you know what? I'll just wait to play it on in 4K.
5 with the 4K and the higher bitrate.
Then they announced.
I could have bought a PS5, but I went, nah.
So
Why do
They
you
not-
want a PS5 though when you've got your computer? I don't understand.
That's why I said nah. No, it's different for Sony stuff because I like a lot of the stuff Sony puts out and it doesn't come out to other places.
exclusive.
Hmm.
I have no reason to buy Xbox. I have no reason.
Yeah, there's no reason to buy an Xbox. Okay, PlayStation. Yeah, sure. There's reasons to buy a PlayStation still. Okay, fair enough.
Like, to me, like, that's with Nintendo and PlayStation, you have those exclusives. Even with Bethesda, Xbox doesn't have anything that I want.
Yeah, they don't have. There was a poll that was like, which one are you looking more forward to, PlayStation output or Xbox output? I was like, Xbox still doesn't have stuff I really like. Like, I don't care.
And they're putting
But
stuff to
don't you
PC
like
now.
Halo? Don't you like Gears of War?
Those are on PC now.
No, they're not. They Xbox.
So, at the end, PS4
Don't you
announced.
want Skyrim on the
Oh,
Xbox
before we
Series
keep going
X
with-
square root of X?
Before we move on with that, speaking of that, Ro, did you see the spike in 1X sales?
People are dumb.
People are
Johnny gonna be real unhappy on Christmas.
Yeah.
people are gonna be so fucking mad. I've already been seeing memes of it.
And you got to imagine too, because it's going to arrive in 2 days with Amazon, and people are going to be like, "Oh man, we got it early."
Yep. This is supposed to be for Christmas, Timmy, but here's your new Xbox. Mom,
I have one already.
this is what I have. No, they said this is the new one. No. No, it's not.
I'm almost betting on that this is going to be kind of a Wii U scenario for Xbox, where the name
There's no doubt.
it
Oh,
already
for
is
sure.
happening, but I think it's going to be to the extent that the Wii U happened, where the name confused people. They didn't know it was a new console, and they just bought the old thing.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen.
Now,
But-
the only reason I kind of disagree is because when the Wii U was announced, they spent so much on the handheld part of it, the little controller, that people might have thought it was an add-on. And people did think it was an add-on.
Yeah.
People aren't thinking the Xbox One X and the Xbox Series X are add-ons. But it's not a good look when you just go Xbox X or Xbox S.
Yeah.
And then something comes up and you try to buy it and just go, oh no.
Mm-hmm. So, at the end of the PlayStation thing, they announced that they're two different versions. The discless version is $399, which pretty good price, and their disc version is $499. So $400 and $500. And about
I would get the discless. That's
Same
what
here.
I'm gonna get whenever I get a PlayStation.
3 or 4 months ago, when like rumors of price and stuff were happening, Sony put out a tweet saying, "You won't be surprised when the PlayStations go on pre-order." About 2 hours after the video press conference, retailers just started putting them up for pre-order. Nobody knew. Just like news sites, IGN, what have you, was just like, "Hey, it's on sale here. Hey, it's on sale here." And just gone. They were gone. I tried twice to pre-order. Did not get anything. Which, I'm actually kind of happy just because they showed off, I saw pictures of the all-black PS5s. I kind of want one of those.
Yeah.
Are those real?
I
Uh-huh.
think so.
Last I was
They
reading.
are. I really hope they start doing decals for them.
Oh, dude, like, third-party people are going to be milking that, for sure.
Just throwing a sticker on there. Oh, I'm gonna love it.
My
So,
friends
yeah.
did that for PS4 Pro. Was it the Elite or Pro? What do they call it?
Pro.
Yeah, my friends did that for PS4 Pro. It's sweet. Third party fucking decals are the way to go.
So, that was a shit show. And then, a week later, and then Xbox actually made fun of Sony, where they're like, "Don't worry, pre-orders are going on sale, like, next coming Monday. All the time to prepare." And they had their own shit show. Sites going down, pre-orders running out, people mistakenly buying Xbox Ones. So,
Amazing.
I guess I should expect it, but I still am surprised constantly for whatever reason that like these retail sites just can't handle that traffic.
Well, that's the thing, is that their load testing is non-existent. Their servers aren't meant to handle that much bandwidth draw at one time. Like, sure, over the period of a week, but having hundreds of thousands of people try to swarm onto your website in the span of 5 minutes.
I guess it kind of is an actual DDoS attack with
Yeah,
actual
it
people.
is. It is. It's a manual DDoS.
Yeah.
It's a actual virus called mankind's greed. Congratulations.
People are really big mad they're not able to pre-order and the show that went on. But it's like we're in a pandemic, manufacturing's down, like everything's down.
Yeah. But yeah, like after like I got past my initial new shiny me want. Like that weekend.
Monkey brain millennial Michael want PS5.
Yeah. The game that I really want got delayed till 2021, so I can wait.
Which one was that?
Kenna.
Which one?
Kenna Bridge of Spirits. It's the
Oh, that one. Yes,
people who
okay.
made the Majora's Mask 3D animated
Mhm.
short. And apparently that game is going to be super short. You can beat it in a weekend,
I believe that.
which is fine. Like, I'm appreciating shorter experiences as I get older and have less time.
I don't have the time to
Yeah.
play these long, drawn-out games.
I mean, I still do. I'm still trudging through Persona 4.
Bruh, you should see my backlog. It's horrendous.
Yeah, I'm at,
And
I
yet
have...
there I am every day playing Shadowverse like a mook.
I mean, I go back to Smash a lot, too, so there's that. Yeah, I just got past the Persona 4 proper ending,
Okay.
so we're getting into...
How'd you feel about the villain?
I saw him coming.
Yes, because my biggest problem with that was you got Johnny Young Bones, and I'm like, y'all gonna have Johnny Young Bones just play some bum.
Yeah. And just they kept force inserting him everywhere.
Yeah, that was that's a little bit more in the golden version. It was less in the original.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't even have a social link with him. It was very royal.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a big running joke with me and BG of throw him in the TV. Where at the point where you got the dude and he's in the hospital, he's like, I didn't do it. I don't know what's going on. I'm crazy. And then it's just like, all right, y'all, let's throw him in the TV. And the first time that I played it, I threw him in the TV. And that's the bad end. That's what that is. Because
That's
Nanako
because
dies.
Right before that choice, it's just like, yeah, Nanako's dead. So, oh yeah, no, we're throwing him in the TV.
Yeah, I was so blinded by rage. I'm like, get him in there. No, you guys are making a mistake. Get on in that TV. And then it was just like, yep, Nanako's dead. Doji was crushed. Fog still everywhere. Peace out, y'all.
And you know the game, too, like, whenever there's a really important decision, the game's just like, you need to really think hard about this decision. Are you sure?
Hey, you sure? You sure about this?
Just
And then it's just like, if you don't want to be a part of this, you get out the room. But this is happening. And I'm like, yeah, it is.
TA's just sitting there, just mashing the X button like, fuck him!
In the TV!
Oh, boy. Yeah, I, like, as the game kept going on, just like, this little girl needs to be protected. And they just kept doing things. I'm like, no. Stop.
Oh, you can't be doing this. Stop.
Don't do this.
Seriously? Chill out. But yeah, one of my favorite moments is near the end where Nanako is just like, hey, let's go outside. Hey, here's a list of literally everyone. Who's the killer? I love that moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so yeah, I just have a little bit more of the end game to do. And I might honestly go back to Persona 5 and continue my second playthrough after this. Just because there's not really a whole lot coming out until November that I want to play. And just, yeah, there's certain things in the battle system where I'm just like, man, I miss Persona 5's battle system. I gotta say, I think you guys may have mentioned this in the Style Over Substance Revisited, but light and dark moves are broken.
Yeah, Naoto is shattered in that game. You could just press a button and she just insta kills everybody and you move on. It's ridiculous.
I actually haven't switched off of the party that I've been using.
A word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Naoto Chirogane is broken.
Okay. Might swap her in. It's been Chie, Yukiko, and Kanji that I've been rolling with. Also, fuck those hands. They get away far too often.
Yeah.
Where it's just, I'll miss, and then one of them raises evasion, and then 4 of them flee. I'm just like, motherfucker, that's like 40k that I just lost! At this point, I don't need experience, I just need money.
When are we playing Among Us, you?
I am out of work tomorrow after 5 o'clock, and then I'm off Tuesday and Friday next week.
Yeah, again, now that I feel normal and like a human, I can be an imposter.
Yeah, Mike, you're gonna be one of the easiest to fucking read.
Well, no, first we're gonna kill PG every time.
Okay, yeah, you already knew that.
No, that's not necessary.
Yes, it is. And
I don't think so.
if we're not the killers, we are already gonna know he's the killer because he's not gonna be able to shut up either.
It's either he's going to live and we're going to throw him out the airlock, or the killer is just going to gun for him.
That's exactly it. That's my game plan. If I'm the killer, I'm just gonna make it seem real fucking easy to just like, all right, where's he going? I'm a hop through these fucking vents. Oh, he's alone. Gun to the back of the head.
Everyone just needs to follow PG. It's just like, who the fuck do I trust?
I want to give this man so much PTSD.
I want to have fun too.
No. Your
Oh,
ass
boy.
dies.
Okay, is there anything else that I had on here? The only other thing was I was playing. The only other game I've been playing is Mario 3D All Stars.
Ah, well, a fun game came on sale today that I bought. Monster Hunter.
Ooh, World.
Yep, and Iceborne.
Nice.
So I'm on that fucking train right now.
Maybe I'll dust that off.
Yeah. I made a
Do you
Switchblade.
have a Switch?
We've already answered this, Mike. No.
It's been a while, man.
I'm not buying one.
Okay, there's a Monster Hunter World like game coming out for it.
Yeah, I've seen. I have no need to buy a Switch. No game I want is on that system. That is not on the PC as well.
All right. Well, with that,
We're done.
Mr. Factman, do we have facts?
Yeah, of course we do.
We have vagina
How about-
facts.
How about 10 facts about the vagina?
Excuse me. Something caught in my throat.
The vagina.
You said 10 facts?
10 facts.
Man, would have said 69 if it was over that number.
It's a V,
Yeah.
so let's do 5.
There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
What we got?
A doctor once removed a potato that started sprouting vines out of a patient's vagina. The patient told the doctor that her mother said that it would prevent pregnancy. Ooh,
And with that, everyone, thank you for tuning into this week's podcast.
Okay.
I think I'm getting sick again. All right, now let's take a look down here. Oh!
That's some like alien movie shit right there.
It's like the pregnancy from Men in Black.
You know what? You're right.
Wow, I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. So, now that I am seemingly better, this was the plan last week, but we will be going back to weekly episodes. Still, nebulous day, just because Ralph's schedule is always ever-changing. We always try to get him on.
Garbage, you mean?
So, with that, we will see you next week.
Later.